To start off our day, this wonderful day, this best day ever. There'll never be another day like this. And we're going to enjoy John's talk today about we are all connected. And John's got a lot of connections. He's the director of the Spiritual Unity of Nations and Coptic Fellowship. He's the founder of the World Service Order, which trains metaphysical leaders. He's an Egyptologist, numerologist, author, and friend. Let's give him a warm welcome. John Davis, we are all connected. Check out his tie. It's really cool. Yeah.
Greatest day ever. I do that every time I work out every day. And when I walk in the exercise place, there's a bunch of people out there. So I go, greatest day ever. They laugh, believe me, they laugh. But that's good. That's good. First of all, I have some news for you. There's supposed to be a return of the world teacher, a new Messiah, and I've got the name. I'm going to give it to you now. First name, Thin. Last name, King. Thing King. There's the new beginning right there. This is the Aquarian Age. It's an age of thinking, mental. And within us is a power to think. You know, this is what we've got to bring in this new age. And you were chosen. You were chosen to come down to planet Earth and create a new Earth. Now that's why it's the Aquarian Age. If it was another age, it wouldn't be as powerful mentally. But mentally, it is very, very powerful. The great ones lived so we could emulate them. Jesus said, greater things than I do, ye shall do. And guess what? We've got that opportunity to become Aquarians. It's right now. We are here to think so big, it's unbelievable. That's what we're here to do. Realizing we have powers beyond measure, and why we have to every day pray. Pray is a number of God. I'm a numerologist. Prayer is a number of Christ consciousness. That's what we're here to become. So every day we have this opportunity. So this age is full of positivity, love, and light. That's why we're here. It's not about us. It's about them. It's about us, not I. So you know that, right? So here we are. We're here with all this knowledge, all this information, with all this intent to change the world by telling people how wonderful they are. I've given talks, and I've said, anybody here like to be criticized? Please raise your hand. Nobody ever raises their hand. Anybody like to be complimented? That's what we're here to do. Wherever we are, we're here to serve. Whether it's complimentary, whether it's empowerment, whatever it is, and whoever you draw to you. Because when you're emotionally attached to people, circumstances, and conditions, guess what? That was you from another life, right? See this one? I'm going to tell you about him. I'm going to tell you, right? What's this? There's 1 point at him and 3 at me. Why is that? Because we attract exactly what we are here to attract. And why we were here is to become the best Aquarian there ever was. And that's a good thing. Now, you at the other side, before you came down here, You volunteered to come. You were told of what was going to be happening on planet Earth, what we're going through. And you said, I'll go back. And here you are. So you're attracted. See, the real thing we're here to become is a universalist. Don't tell anybody, but this is not a church. We're a philosophy. We are a philosophy. We embrace all religions and all nations. They're all our brothers and sisters. So when we pray, we have to pray. We have to pray for all people of all nations. And that's going to go to them. And of course, the whole thing is we knew that we were going to come to Earth and do this eventually. So you were attracted to your philosophy. I understand there's quite a few unity people here today. You got it. Unity. Wow. Unity. What a great name. So with this conference today, we're dealing with steps to call upon the power of the atom. We have the power of the atom. Here's what to do every day. Send thoughts of healing to those you know who are ailing. Every day, every day. Send thoughts and love to people who live on all 7 continents in the bubble of light. Send thoughts of instruction, impacting our earth leaders, sitting in a round table. For they understand all of the world leaders are their brothers and sisters. Oh yeah, that's the key. We are here to create a round table of nations. And King Arthur was a prototype. Jesus was a prototype. 12 male disciples and also 12 female disciples, but don't tell anybody I told you. Yeah, that's true. Yep. And just before King Arthur took his first beginning as a king, Jesus sent his representative to England to tell him about the 12 disciples and 12 men and 12 women. So we are here to come into that situation. We are here to master our desires on the earth plane. Every day is a consumption day. So every day, state your goals and then perform those goals. Diet, meditation, exercise, that's us. Make a vow. I'm going to follow a proper diet, exercise. And what happens when we fall into a situation where we aren't doing it, we're saying, I don't feel like it today. This happen to anybody in the room? Yeah. Do it in spite of not feeling very well. Because we came here to master ourselves. Pray for your country, a greater economy. All the things that are happening in the country, we want them all better. Say them every day. Praise everybody. Do it with intent. And remember, every morning when you awaken, take a good look in the mirror and smile. And with a genuine feeling of gratitude and appreciation, say, I love you. And I'm going to touch people's lives as much as we possibly can. And my great service every day is opening the door for everybody. Every guy I open the door. And as soon as I hit the door and they go in, I said, you can send me a tip later for doing this for you. Everybody laughs. It's unbelievable. But it is so much fun to see people laugh because they're kind of shocked. They're kind of shocked. You can leave your address here with this restaurant or the post office or whoever it is. But at the same time, it made them laugh. Many years ago, I read some books by Alice Bailey, and Madame Blavatsky. Anybody hear of them? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I read all of them. And what did they predict? In the year of 2000, there was going to be a real empowerment going on here to become a co-creating light worker of planet Earth. You are going to be called to serve. And what happened on November 11th of last year, remember, we were here, right? In this time period of November 11th of 2018 to 11/11 of 2019 has a high potential to become very positive on all levels for the future. Because 11/11/2018 has 6 ones. So 2018, 2 and 1 are 8 or 11. We got 11, 11, 11 equals 33, which is the 33rd degree of Masonry, which our founding fathers were very impressed with, right? Most powerful day. It was actually unbelievable. And after we had a service here on that day, and then people started sending me things in the mail. Here's what it said. 11/11/18, the most powerful day in 9 years. Our planet rang like a bell for 20 minutes, and scientists don't know why. Strange waves rippled around the world, and scientists can't figure out why. November 11 was marked by a strange of inexplicable phenomenon. Scientific instruments picked up seismic waves more than 10,000 miles away, but strangely, no one ever felt them. It wasn't an earthquake. In fact, no one knows what it was. Meteorite, submarine volcano, nuclear test, aliens. We don't know. But the nice thing about it, we got a whole year to do this. Because when we have one 11/11, or whatever day it is, there's an energy. And this date of November 11 of 2018 to November 10th of 2020, we've got some real great opportunities. And this is why prayer is so very, very, very important every day. There is literally an opportunity to literally change the world. We use this by utilizing the power of prayer and thought projection. Each of us is a co-creator. That's what you came down to do. Co-create with this great power of selfless service, of touching the lives of many. And all it takes is intentional effort to manifest the world we desire. And when you have time, and set the same time when you meditate every day, and do it. Who do you want to touch? Who's not doing well in your family? Who's not doing well in your church or work? And those qualities are going to be reached. Now, Thomas Jefferson was a very, 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 let's call him a person who really came to change the world, and he said, all men are created equal. Well, Thomas, you made a little mistake here. Those women are in there too, right? All men and women are created equal. All human beings are created equal. And therefore, to be involved with selfless service to all humanity, that's what we are. That's what we are here to do. We are here to do this, and when you think about Thomas Jefferson doing this, how long ago was that? And we have to still recognize it, that all people are our brothers and sisters. And to bring the countries into the round table like King Arthur had, or the round table like Jesus had, and to pray for that. And those thoughts will go out there, and it will start coming into us and then project it into governments of the people, by the people, and for the people. And the more people we have to plant these seeds, the better chance we have to manifest it quickly. And this is why the title of this event today was just absolutely correct. That's what we are here to do, to pray for prosperity for all nations. That's what we're here to do, to pray for the best for all people, and to bring that into active realization. Now, another thing we're here to do, if you're an organization, is train people. To do what we're doing here, to do what the ministry does. And therefore, we have a training course. It's called the World Service Order. We've been doing this since 1985. We've been training people in this here. And they are, whatever they learn from these courses that we have here, they went out and applied them in their lives. Because when we train somebody, we don't know what they're going to do with those skills that we taught them. But here's what we do here. Become your best self. Rise to the potential of being the best you. Find your unique direction in life. Connect with others on a deeper level. Discover the liberation of living from your heart. Take charge of your life and become a true leader. And we are having a course this year. And if anybody wants to do, by the way, I had a call here about 6 to 9 months ago, and a woman called me and said, "You probably don't remember me, but I came to Grand Rapids to be trained to be a leader. And I was not a very good speaker at all, but as a result of your course, now I'm being interviewed on television and radio because of what the World Service Order did for me." Wow. Was that something? To be able to communicate and to serve. So if you've thought about doing this, you will be the benefactor. Before new possibilities for your life, these opportunities will be given for you in this course. And we have information in the other room. And if you have any questions, we have Alan Tutt, who's part of our committee that's here today. There's me, if you have any kind of questions about the course. Because it will teach you many things. And these things are dealing with how to speak, communicate, how to do workshops, plus the secrets of ancient Egypt. The real story of ancient Egypt. I've had the pleasure of going to Egypt 32 times. We always had private time in the Great Pyramid. That was real boring. Yeah, sure. Stand in front of the Sphinx. Wow. Go up the chakra system. And we teach that there. You learn all about the secrets of ancient Egypt, the great Egyptians. And you'll be taught these in this course. So if you're interested, there's a sheet back there that you can sign. And then if you need to talk to Alan and I, we're happy to. Now, we have a piece of paper here. Recommended Light of the World Prayer. This is from my book I wrote several years ago. And all you're required to do is read this prayer, because I just wrote a book several months ago, Be the Light of the World. Because that light of the world energy popped up year after year after year, and I decided I had to write this book. So what you can do to change the world, and the more people we do it, the more people we read this, because it's for all people of all nations, and my time is up. So this is what we're going to do to end my boring presentation. Okay, let's read together, please. Almighty Mother, Father, God, I pray for help on all levels, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, in all families, in all hospitals, health centers, in all doctors' offices, psychologists' offices, in AA meetings, in addiction counseling sessions, and everywhere else where healing is needed and desired. I pray that all nations, the politicians, choose peace in all circumstances. Bring the Ten Commandments to national and international expression. I pray that all humanity remember all good, all high, which symbolically our children, and all brothers and sisters. I pray that women everywhere are empowered and experience equality with men. All men and women are created equal. I pray that slavery is eliminated from planet Earth. I pray that governmental laws be for the benefit of the people, by the people, and for the people. The hungry find food, the homeless find homes, and the sick and injured are healed. I pray that all nations share their nation's natural resources with their people and other nations. I pray that all religious and spiritual leaders to pray daily for all good to manifest on earth, and they continually seek manifestation of the peaceful coexistence and cooperations in religions. I pray that business succeed in all nations, and as a result of national and international business successes, everyone everywhere find meaningful, creative, life-sustaining work. I pray that the worldwide economy becomes the most successful and stable in the history of the planet. Greatest day ever. Have your greatest day ever. Thank you.
That was your best talk ever, John.
That's a surprise.